Alright, it's not the week of the exam yet, so... Do I want to do a black? Maybe not yet. Strong, red, blue, green, white. Alright. Okay, I haven't done this before. As I'm walking between buildings, I notice a group of people clustered together near a makeshift sign jammed into the ground. Moving closer, I can read the lettering. Dance lessons, $20. Oh, right, I remember this. Will you dance with me, Jacob?
Right this way, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up. No need to be afraid. The May Day ball is approaching. Are you ready to show your stuff? For a simple $20 donation to the Freshman Dance Fund, I will give you personal training to make you light on your feet.
I hardly need Jacob Blazing to teach me how to dance. Dang. Dang. Still, if it is meant as a fundraiser, it would be gracious of me to contribute. Please, I need this in my life. Go on, then. Impress me. I hand over my money.
Do you want to lead, or shall I?
Oh, dang. Tempting. You know what? I'll lead. Because I'm a schemer. I'm paying for this. I prefer to be in charge.
Fine.
And so he places his hand on my shoulder and waits for my cue. I'm not surprised that he dances well in the American style. I am slightly surprised that he's not pushy about it and is quite willing to dip and spin at my command. He even recognizes where some of my steps are not quite what an American witch might expect and makes suggestions. Several of the watching girls applaud as we finish. I knew it. Yeah, there's my ladies. I know. You know who you are. Put on a show for the girls. I suppose that was fun. If nothing else, it was for a good cause. In the old game, I believe that gave you more charm? Because charm used to be a stat. I don't think it is anymore, but... Oh, that was enjoyable. Someone's knocking on my door.
Yoo-hoo! Franco!
Professor Potsdam? Who else would say yoo-hoo? Alright. So, we are gonna be buds. So we're gonna have to do our practice, which will be fun. Gotta deal with that jelly thing again. I'm pretty sure I won't have what I need to do that without violence. Poor jelly. On the last Friday of classes for the school year, the Iris Academy Chorale and Drama Club have banded together to hold a sing-along. I've been practicing these songs throughout the semester, so by now it's all familiar to me. Not all the participants have the smoothest of singing voices. But that's not the point. Everyone's just here to have fun. And afterwards, the cafeteria has provided brownies and other treats. It's a low-stress, highly social evening for everyone to mingle and unwind. For almost the last time. I'll take that decrease to my stress. Thank you. Someone's knocking on my door. Hey guys, you wanna practice? So I'm party leader. So, reflect I can kind of guess. What does Crush do?
That's my big attack spell, and it does damage to a single target.
Okay. And everything else I'm aware of. And then you? Let's see. I feel like his stuff is a little bit different. Maybe I'm crazy. I I thought they didn't have a lot of black magic last time, but they seem to have a little bit of black magic. Heal. Heal?
It turns your pants into snakes and makes your toes bright red. What do you think it does? It's a healing spell.
Okay, sheesh, man. Don't gotta be rude about it. Stagger? Okay, yeah, I remember that from last time. Blast, big blast, poisons, poison. Alright. Good deal. Let's do it. Let's look around. Now, last time, there was a thing in here. I could have sworn. Well. We might be able to get rid of this thing now. Alright. Okay, not you. Cancel. So you have 50. Okay. And I have that as well. Okay, so teleport out there is the cheapest of the two. Okay, Donald, you will teleport us. Over here. Activate. Alright. Examine. Force wall. Now, I think... Okay, not that one. Dispel. Dispel force wall. Nice. There's the thing. And now it's gone. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Nothing on it. Why is there a table here? Enchant it. Detect charm. It's too subtle for your senses, or perhaps you're imagining things. I'm going to save. Because I want to try some stuff. Just for funsies. In fact, we'll call it that. Funsies. Alright. Trigger? Okay. Nothing obvious happens. What else do I have? Cast it on the table? Table resists your spell. Let's examine the wall. Okay. Let's inspect the wall. It's been magically strengthened. Okay, well. Nothing all that exciting there, I guess. They really don't want you to go over there, do they? Even though it's just wall. I mean, yeah, just rock behind it. Now, hopefully I don't come across that dizzy spell. Alright, you have long jump. Nice. Thank you. I wonder if we're gonna run into that thing at all. Alright, another one of these. Do you have Dispel? You have Reflect. Okay. I will cast Dispel once again. That is such a useful spell. Nothing there. Where did that thing go? I don't like that it just disappears. Whatever it is. Is there even a reason to do this? Sure. I mean, we're just practicing casting spells. I don't think there's anything major that comes about from doing this. Where does that thing go? That freaks me out every time. Should we long jump again? Yeah. Alright, that turnaround spell that got me last time is going to be somewhere around here, unfortunately. I don't know how you can figure out where it is ahead of time, though. I mean, you can do, like, detect charm. But... Alright. Big bunch of nothing. Is there any way to look at the map? I guess if I did, like, far side, I could look a little bit more. So we haven't gone here. I think otherwise we've examined everything. Yeah, let's cast Farsight. Trying to think if this is the same layout as the last time. Okay, so we're gonna have to teleport ourselves. Okay. There's some writing. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. Indeed. Okay, well. I mean, we have plenty of mana left. I never did find out what that thing was. One of these days. Didn't come across that dizzying spell either. Alright, boys. I think we've done everything we can possibly do. Aside from, like, this wall. I mean, I guess. Just for fun. Can we dig? I'm just curious. That removes an enchantment. Diamond. Dig. I could fracture it. Let's just try digging. There's a hole above me. Can I inspect above my head? Nope. Is there anything else I can do? Try fracturing the table. Okay. Well, I think we've done everything we can do. Time to go. Of course, I can't teleport us out, so I just gotta give up. That's fine. We're done. I'm coming back to my room when I find someone already there waiting. Hi! Hi. Sorry, were you looking for me? We were practicing for the final exam.
No, that's all right. I went to the mall. I got you something.
She holds out an open box containing envelopes and lined paper with pink flowers in the corners. Is that so we can write letters?
It's not as nice as an obsidian sphere, but you can use it to write me. You are going to write me, aren't you?
Of course I will. I accept the box with a bow. A bow. A bow. A bow. Yes, a bow. English. Thank you for thinking of me.
I'm always thinking about you.
I know. And I'm thinking of you, and looking forward to the May Day ball.
Right.
Now we just have to get through our final exam so we can enjoy the dance.
Piece of cake.
There's cake at the dance.
No, well, there might be, but I meant that the exam should be easy, because we know lots of spells now. I didn't distract you from your studies too much, did I?
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Okay. But you're right. I should study too. You can never be too careful. I'll see you later.
She heads back to her own hall.
Very sweet. I'm glad we already made plans off camera again. The final private conference. So, what did you say? Without bringing disaster.
Luckily, he has no idea the sort of things I've been up to.
Good. Excellent. You love to see it. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna work as a team.
The chorale and drama clubs held an open sing-along for students to relieve stress and have fun together.
On paper wings. I love it.
Ellen gave me a stationery set to remind me to write her after the semester ends. We also talked about the upcoming dance.
And the final tea time. Alright. I think we're good.
So this is it. The last days of class before our final exam. I could attempt to learn one last spell, but I won't have any time left to practice it. It might be more useful to focus on preparing my mind and body so that I'll have the most energy available.
Right. Or we could do a black... You know what, let's just do 2 black magic classes and see what happens. If what we've got is what we've got, so be it. So be it. Jedi. Whatever.
Someone is knocking on my door.
Okay. Exam. Here we are. Let's go.
We land in the dungeon together, clustered into a single space. All that I hear is Luke's rapid breathing. It's up to us now.
I hate this music, just by the by. Oh yeah, the time limit. I forgot about that. Okay, so I don't think we can cast this on ourselves because we're not an object. I guess we'll just have to walk forward and try and find that jelly guy. And hopefully not run into the... whatever it's called. Nothing yet. There he is. Okay. You know what? I'll cast True Sight because you guys are gonna have to probably kill it. Let's see. There he is. So he's got the thing. Is there anything we can do that's not... Let's see. Inspection, inscription, trigger, detect charm, open, fracture, enchant, dispel, diamond, dig, spirit sense, empathy. Communication doesn't work on it. And we can do fire speak. Yeah, I don't think anything in black is going to actually help us. I can heal us. I can boost our strength. Can I push the... I'm gonna try that. Wonder if I can push it. The crystal out of its tentacles? I guess is what it is. Okay, so it bumps. And all I did was lose mana. Okay. I was hoping I could do it on the actual orb. Oh boy, hello. What do you guys have? Teleport, reflect, push. What happens if you do reflect? Okay, so it drains mana on itself. What do you have? I guess we'll poison. And you have crush. Alright. And it's gone. I just don't think black magic is very useful for dealing with the jelly. Maybe with white magic or green, or there'll be something we can do, but... Actually, you know what? Before we... I'll save here, but I wouldn't mind doing diagnosis on the jelly. Maybe it just needs to be healed, and then it'll be our friend. If it sees that we're nice, maybe. Has no other health conditions. Okay. Well, I was hoping if it was, like, not feeling well, I could maybe do something, but... Yeah, I don't think any of these... I could, like, shatter it, but that's not really good. I could dig into him. Okay. We're just gonna reload this. Examine the orb. Now we have it. Yes. Okay, nothing. I need to look for the kind of shimmery thing. Oh, there's the... What do you call it? The hodag, yeah. Okay, let's... We can teleport you. That's not very helpful. Put you over there. Where is the... Where's the wall? There's usually a wall that's... Now we've gone all the way around. That's not good. Did we just luckily find the thing last time? What do I have? I guess I could cast Breeze. Aimlessly. Really? Nothing to say, like, there's a corridor here? I guess because there's no exit. What else do I have? Teleport, breeze, push, darkness, disruption. I've walked everywhere, unfortunately. I can't track scent. could have actually force-walled that thing in. How long does it? Oh, it just blocks it. Is my only hope just doing true sight every so often? Oh, lucky! Right here. Just happened to be. Whew. I really thought that this was obvious last time. Not this time. I guess we could have dug our way in, maybe, over time. That's probably something you could do, is just pick one of these, and it'll be somewhere in the middle, probably. Okay, how are we doing on mana, boys and girls? Examine the apparatus. Place the crystal.
I carefully set the orb inside the support structure. There is a faint hum, and the orb begins to levitate, spinning in place.
Alright. Touch it.
I put my hand against the apparatus and feel a pulse of warmth as mana drains out of me, lighting up the crystal. I did it! But this isn't over yet.
Alright. Donald.
Donald puts his hand against the apparatus.
Whoa! That felt strange, but I think it worked.
Alright, Luke. I don't want to examine Luke. Sorry, Luke.
Luke pokes at the device.
Whoa!
It's activating. We find ourselves standing in the sunlight on the main quad.
Congratulations, all of you! You have successfully completed your freshman year. That will be 5 merits for each of you. Now, go and relax. You have a dance coming up to enjoy.
She walks away, humming a little tune.
We did it? We're done? Yup.
He looks dizzy and immediately stumbles.
Come on, let's get you inside. Thanks.
They head for the dorms and I follow. The school year is over. Only the dessert remains.
Yay!
Even though the school year isn't officially over until tomorrow night, there are no classes being held today or tomorrow. At least not for freshmen. It's possible that the upperclassmen have more detailed rituals and testing procedures. The only activity I have scheduled for the day is to pose for my yearbook picture. Should I adjust my outfit?
No, I think you're good.
This process shouldn't take long, then I can have lunch and relax. This is it, the final day. Many students have already packed their belongings to go home. I've heard the clattering in the halls as they search for lost items or help getting things into boxes. Others prefer to leave everything here until they return. Or else perhaps they aren't leaving at all. Before she decided against it, Ellen said that Professor Potson was trying to talk her into renouncing her family and living full-time in the witching world. If she'd agree to that, would that mean she'd stay here for the summer, or would she be sent to some other family? For my part, I've carefully set aside a few souvenirs of my time here. Gifts, things that matter to me. The rest, either someone will pack up the ship for me, or the school will redistribute them later. I won't need Iris Academy uniforms in my future. I think I'll keep my Wolf Hall badge, though. Today is the 1st of May, Walpurgis, from Mayaski Oranak, May Day. It's a holiday in many countries, often with celebrations similar to my own spring festival. It is a day of love and passion, of peace, of solidarity. And here at Iris Academy it is the night of the May Day Ball. Knowing Ellen, she may be very nervous about looking her best tonight, especially with so many eyes watching. Should I dress to blend in or to stand out?
Yes, well... I wonder if you can Just wear your uniform to the dance. That would be amazing. If I remember right, she has a very pretty dress. This would kind of clash with it. I think we should do the suit. I think we'll do suit for romance endings and formal robes for friendship endings. I think that's going to be our shtick. Yeah, I'll keep my red tie to bring out my eyeballs. And we'll do that. I can't wait to see her dress. I remember it being really pretty in the first game, and I assume they're going to do a little bit of a touch-up to it.
I wait in the darkness for my date to arrive, tugging nervously at my collar. There's a queue at the door to go in. Students aren't meant to pour in and begin partying. There's a formal presentation involved, where each dancer, couple, trio, or other group will be given a brief moment in the spotlight. The earlier you enter, the fewer people will see you announced, which poses a dilemma for the shy. They hate to push ahead and be the first at anything, but if they wait, all eyes will be on them. As for myself...
Franco? Do I look alright?
You look more than alright. Oh, such a pretty dress! Ah, it looks just as pretty as the last game.
You look lovely. The dress leaves her shoulders almost entirely bare, exposing tempting curves that gleam in the dim light. I drag my eyes back up to her face so I don't embarrass her.
You look pretty nice, too.
No one will notice me when they're all looking at you. I don't mean it in a bad way. You're beautiful, and it's a night to enjoy beauty. Everyone will be looking around. Just smile, they'll move on.
Thanks.
I offer her my arm. Shall we go inside? I don't think Ellen wants to wait for a dramatic late entrance.
Okay.
The school gym has been, not transformed, but certainly redecorated. Colorful streamers cover the walls and ceiling, giving the room the atmosphere of a festival pavilion. The stage is covered with flowers and ivy. Overhead, translucent rainbow spheres float lazily through the air, bobbing about like enormous soap bubbles that never burst.
Speaking of bubbles, oh my goodness, all this air. Timing.
A faceted silver ball turns in place, scattering reflections across the floor. The girl standing on the stage, I believe that's Corinna, a senior from Snake Hall, wears a long white dress and a wreath of flowers and silver stars. She is the Queen of the May, and we are her court. After the couple in front of me pays their homage, it's our turn. Step by step, hand in hand, we process across the floor up to the stage. When we have reached the feet of the Queen, we bow our heads in the prescribed homage. Overhead, an echoing voice, Potsdam's boosted by magic, calls out our names for the assembly.
Welcome and enjoy.
With her blessing, we withdraw, taking our place along the walls to watch the promenade continue. Name after name, velvet robes and silk dresses and fine suits and silver spangles, on and on they come. The very last person to walk up the aisle is a girl with pale freckled skin and hair that shades from blonde to pink. Instead of curtsying before the stage, she walks up the stairs to kneel before the Queen. Corinna removes her flowered crown and places it on the head of the other girl.
I present to you, Laurel Aster, Princess of the May. Let there be feasting and music and dance in her honor.
Everyone applauds and then the music begins. The floor fills with partners spinning this way and that. Kyo and Minnie are pressed up tight, a look of dreamy contentment on Kyo's face. The May Queen herself has left the stage and is now dancing with a much larger girl whose skin is tinted green. I take Ellen's hand and lead her out onto the dance floor.
It's hard to believe this is real. This is my life. I'm a witch in a pretty dress and I'm dancing with a prince. And it's all going to end.
Nothing really ends, but everything changes. Even death doesn't always end someone's story.
And at least I'm not going to turn into a pumpkin at the end of the night.
She puts her hand on my shoulder, then hesitates.
You know, I don't actually have a lot of experience with dancing.
Well, you're very clever. I'm sure you can figure it out. Consider this an experiment.
I'm allowed to experiment on you now.
In this way, yes.
Yay! Achievement Ellen.
I lead her through the steps of the dance. As I expected, she picks it up quickly.
This is fun.
Of course it is. I'm with you. Oh, there is one thing I need to do.
What's that?
Ellen Middleton, I release you from your oath to me.
What?
I made you promise earlier in the year not to do any magical experiments without talking to me first. It was a safety check to be sure you told me what you were doing, which was fine while I was here. Now that I'm going away, I don't want you to be trapped in a promise that's suddenly much harder to fulfill.
Oh dang, I didn't even realize that we made her promise that. Good on you for thinking of that before you left.
Oh,
I still don't want you doing anything dangerous. And I still want to offer you advice whenever I can. And if you're going to attempt to break the laws of magic, it's a lot safer to do it when you're visiting my homeland.
where you can affect the legal system?
Something like that.
That's very generous. I think I'm going to have enough to deal with for the next few years anyway. Rushing makes mistakes. We were in a panic this year because our time was running out. We were lucky things didn't go worse. Now it's time to slow down, deal with my family, and study what the school wants me to study so I can be prepared. I have a lot left to learn.
And a long life to learn it in. The music speeds up and she looks at me.
Do you think I can handle it?
I think you can do anything. But we'll have to wait a moment to see how we handle the fast dance, because after I speak, Ellen kisses me. We turn and turn across the floor, colored sparkles spinning overhead. This is the way my year ends. No, nothing ends. Everything changes. And I'll never forget.
Very nice. Nothing truly ends. Nothing's forever. Everything changes, but you can handle it. Oh boy. Okay, let's get through this time. I had a 75% exam success. Because I had 2 detentions. Wolf Hall freshman, chorale tenor, and sports club. Nice. I was sporty and scheming. And there's my vital statistics. Ellen romance.
So, was America good for you?
Donald.
Hey, what's that behind you? Made you look.
Luke Pfeiffer.
Remember, our chemistry! Love, Ellen.
And
Best of luck for the future!
Minnie Cochran. Lovely. No, I will not upload. That's okay. So, what's our epilogue with Ellen?
My toes root in the earth and the wind whispers half-forgotten phrases. Even the shadows are warm. Here, in my element, I sense someone approaching without needing to look.
There is a message for you.
Ah, it's a letter from Ellen. I expected she'd be writing me soon. I slice open the envelope and unfold the letter.
To my partner in daring. Daring adventure, not crime.
Yes? Partner in daring. Well, not as spicy of an epilogue as William's, but still very sweet. Just like Ellen, who's very, very sweet. I enjoyed that. I loved that we had a whole new side of her story to see this time around. I am absolutely blown away and shocked that Damien didn't do a dang thing. Not a dang thing to us. We completely ruined his plans, and I never heard about him actually being expelled. I think in the first game, he's always expelled at some point, like at the same point of the year, because he like tries to get somebody for his ritual. Was he a good boy? Did he actually finish school and like graduate and stuff, or did we just not care about him at all? It was just weird that he was, especially when we had Musette and everything too, just nothing with that boy. I guess we couldn't taint our sweet, precious love with Ellen. I'll take it. I was worried all year, but I guess I was worrying for nothing. Yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed Ellen's romance route. Thank you very much for joining me. I enjoyed the heck out of it. It was very sweet. A decidedly different flavor from William's, which was nice. And even different from our own route in the first game, Horse Hall. So, very, very nice indeed. But with that being done, we are now going to try for her friendship ending. And I'll be solving some dungeons a little bit differently. I'm going to still focus on black, but as soon as black is maxed out, I think I'm going to do more white magic. Just see if we get any more spells we can use on Musette. That doesn't sound right. You know what I mean. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you for the friendship ending. Until then, guys, I will see you later.